Hello and welcome to Theme Park Information. In today's show we've got a review for Twisted Timbers, located at Kings Dominion, near Richmond in Virginia. Now this is a ride which I actually wasn't expecting a huge amount from. I mean, it's an IMC of a old wooden roller coaster called the Hurler, and effectively what IMC do is they come in and they redesign, redevelop, improve the ride. Effectively they usually give it some crazy inversions, lots of airtime, and some generally very twisted section of track and stuff like that. So they've come in, and what they decided to do was build probably one of my favourite roller coasters of all time. And it's very difficult for me not to put this ride at number one for me in my list. I keep on looking at Steel Vengeance. I'm like, is it better? Is it? It's like, partly how I would look to do it is my best ride on Twisted Timbers was easily one of the best rides I've had on a roller coaster since I first went on Shambhala. Like, it effectively just felt like I was walking on a cloud for a few minutes afterwards. Absolutely blew my mind, took my breath away. All of the classic, stereotypical things people say after going on a really good ride. It did that and more. And I was looking at it and I was like, I can't believe this ride, which is just about 100 feet or so tall, it has 3 inversions, stuff like that. It looks like it'll be a really fun ride, but it just blew my mind. It's partly, I think, down because it was the ride I actually found out how to really ride IMCs, which sounds a little bit stupid, so I might want to elaborate on that a little bit. But so effectively, you may or may not know that to get a bit more airtime, you usually when you sit in your seat, you usually just slide your legs forward. It means that bar hits you slightly further up, and it means when you push back in your seat a little bit later, you tend to have a nice little gap where you can fit your hands between your leg and the lap bar and stuff like that. That's a pretty common tactic. But what I found is if you actually leave one of your legs forward and effectively push it into the the leg restraint system at the front, you actually means that the bar stays perfectly still. Now, because this ride is quite a small scale, it meant that instead of having to take a lot of force and effort to keep it there, I could actually just effectively leave it there and kind of subconsciously focus on the rest of the ride. And what a ride it is. I mean, honestly, I think I was literally out my seat during the barrel roll drop. I was flying out my seat for some ridiculous, full-on ridiculous airtime moments, full-on ejector airtime for every other hill on the ride. It literally had me, just a huge grin on my face when I came back to the station. I could not believe the ride I had. It's one of those rides I keep, to say how good it was, I had a couple of, maybe 3, absolutely what I would consider god tier rides on this thing, and effectively have designed the whole, effectively worked out how to ride IMCs, and we'll go on into more detail on future rides as well. But this literally is the if you like, the eureka, the aha moment. I was just like, I think I may have done it, and oh my god, was it well worth it. So putting this ride as a score is going to be incredibly strange, because effectively there's no part of this ride which is going to get below a 9. And there's probably a couple of moments, e.g. the camel hills after the first drop and just after the turnaround, which are going to get 10s all over the park. There was no queue for this ride as well, so I managed to get on it plenty of times, had a really good feel for it. Front, back, middle, all over the shop. As it happens, one of my amazing rides was actually in the middle of the train, and it still blew me away. And then I tried to do exactly the same thing, only to get slightly ahead of myself, and ended up accidentally pushing the lap bar slightly further down, which was a little bit gutting, because I think it would have probably been a absolutely biblically good ride if I'd actually kept it where it was. Anyway, so effectively this ride probably gets, I would say, a 95 out of 100. I absolutely loved it. I think it was one of the best rides of the trip, personally. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and if you like, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Not sure what it's going to be on yet, but I'll leave you guessing. Anyway, hope you have a good day there.